my name is Uy. Today, I'm going to deliver a presentation regarding how I would integrate digital tools and collaborative learning into my education practice, taking sustainability into account, which is also the topic of my final assessment. Well, in this training, I will demonstrate how to effectively teach a large-scale speaking class online. In addition, I will also integrate and introduce a wide range of digital tools. In fact, I have already organized this training successfully for volunteer teachers at nonprofit organizations, and surely I will organize this training again for more teachers at other educational institutes. Okay, so let's get started with my demonstration lesson for a class that contains around 20 students. Firstly, I would organize a leading activity leading into the main theme of the lesson, which is traveling to a place. Then, the students would join a virtual platform named Kumo Space to discuss some personal questions about this topic in order to build background knowledge. This platform allows students to speak in groups and change their group. The teachers can move from group to monitor the class, just like a normal offline classroom. Next, I give students a matching exercise, helping them to learn some good new vocabulary. Students then go to ClassKick, a platform to complete this exercise. Well, ClassKick is a platform that allows teachers to give students virtual mini boards. Students would complete the test on those boards while the teachers can monitor easily. Then students would access a platform named Padlet to record their voice for the topic. Describe your favorite destination or the place that you want to visit. Students have to make sure that they all use new words because it's hard to give detailed feedback for all students in a big class. Recording via Padlet would be really useful. That is how an effective online speaking lesson would go. After that, I will introduce some effective tools for the trainees. Then, I require them to work in groups, do research, and complete an analysis chart about each tool. Then, all members would deliver a quick presentation about their assigned tools. The analysis chart would help trainees have both a general and in-depth understanding regarding each tool. I would consolidate by quickly introducing all tools, including the skills that trainees can teach and the activities they can organize in their class. Regarding the first criterion, we all know that online teaching and learning have become more popular than ever before. As I have already mentioned before, most of my co-workers are concerned about how to run an effective online lesson. That's why I decided to deliver a training regarding this topic, which will be conducted face-to-face. Regarding the second criterion, number 1, Kumo Space is used for group discussion in a virtual context. This solves the biggest problem of online teaching, which is the lack of student-student interaction. Number 2, ClassKick is used when the teacher wants to monitor all students' exercises at the same time. This allows teachers to create different types of exercises and monitor whether students are on track, are doing the exercises or not, or need help during the lesson. Number 3, Padlet is used for students to record their voice or create their own podcast. This idea is inspired by the module regarding podcasting and is used in education in this course. Teachers can also let students create their own podcast to reflect on their learning. According to Lee, McLaughlin, and Chen, 2008, when students work collaboratively and develop audio learning objects, the process supports knowledge creation. Moving on to the third criterion, different ways of collaborative learning are observed. Number 1, shifting the responsibility for learning to the student according to Panizis, 1999. This is seen when the trainees have to do their own research, discuss with their peers, and agree on a set of information to fill out the analysis chart. Number 2, horizontal rather than vertical division of labor. Reasoning layers, not subtasks, according to Dillenwood, 1999. Well, this is observed when everyone has an equal role in all stages. All members would be in charge of researching on certain tools before discussing and finalizing on together. In addition, this practice also meets some criteria in a sustainable learning framework. For example, digitally curated in purposeful pedagogy, because trainees have to share a digital content on the digital platform, which is the analysis chart on Google Doc, where everyone can add or change information. Number two, collective impacts in system thinking, because trainees intentionally work together to solve a problem, which is the analysis chart. Number three, emergent and adaptive structure in system thinking. In fact, several tools are applied which allows effective online teaching and learning to take place. This means that the activity suit the context. The preference is also satisfied since most of the trainees are concerned about the twin topic, which is effective online teaching and learning. And then I design the training section about this purpose. Number three, democratic engagement or facilitated discourse. Actually, all trainees are aware of the purpose before joining the discussion to complete the analysis chart. This activity is also followed by a summary presented by the trainer about all skills that can be taught and activities that can be organized using different digital tools. Finally, learning in communities in democratic engagement. In fact, trainees are teachers from different school, educational backgrounds, and levels of experience. They use a shared language, which is English, to discuss and acquire knowledge, and then develop their teaching methodologies as well as their skills.